People, what up? It's your boy, Micheal Rice, founder and CEO of Discovet Greatness. And I'm here with one of my main mans, Dimitri Rayner. How you doing, sir?
Good
to see you, man.
You too.
I'm so happy, man, to be interviewing you and just kind of give the people a backstory how we connected.
Well, actually, through one of our mutual friends, Jamar, you know, he seen an interview I recently did, and he's known about the book that I've written for some time now, and so he just thought this would be like a divine connection.
Exactly, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jamar, but
oh yeah,
yeah, you are a man who loves God. But just kind of give the people like a brief synopsis of who is Dimitri Rayner.
Well, Dimitri is a different guy than what he used to be. You know, Dimitri has a background. You know, I come from the street. I come from just doing everything that I thought was going to make things happen for me. You know, if it was selling drugs to be cool, to fit in, if it was getting high to fit in, or whatever it was I thought was going to make my life better in that sense, then I was all for it. You know, like they say in the streets, go hard. You know, in the streets I went hard, and I had a turn in my life, you know, because I was out there for so long doing the wrong thing, and I got good at doing the wrong thing. But the thing about it was consequences. Before I got my driver's license back, I actually had a push lawnmower, and I had one client, and I would get a ride to their house. I would put the push lawnmower in the back of somebody else's trunk and go to their house and cut their yard. And when they came back to pick me up, I would load my stuff up and go back home. And then it just worked out. I ended up getting a car. And when I got the car, I did the same thing except with my car. And then it turned around for me again, and I was able to get my first pickup truck. And it turned around for me again, and I was able to get a trailer. And then it turned around again, I was able to get a bigger trailer, and I was able to get more commercial equipment and everything. So it was like I started, but no matter where I was in the journey, I never gave up. I didn't let the fact that I didn't have a car stop me from going to do what I know I should have been doing.
Man, persistence and consistency, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that's so great, man. So, some more about the book. What does an about face look like? What does that look like, man?
It looks like a turnaround. Same thing. I tell people, same thing get you same results. You know, no matter what it is that you're dealing with, if you're doing the same thing is going to continue to happen. And so an about face is a 180-degree turn. Is you go in this direction and you go the opposite direction. You know, and for me, the direction I was heading was taking me to a death that I didn't want to go through. But when I turned my life around, it started taking me through life, an abundant life with Christ that I never knew existed.
That's great, man. How would you encourage an unsaved person or one who has turned back from God? How would you encourage them?
I would encourage them to try Him again. I feel like this. If you're out there and you are at rock bottom or at your end, what do you have to lose? If Jesus can make a way for you that's better than what you got going on now, what's the worst thing can happen? You can stay where you are, or you can get better. So I would encourage anybody to change your mind. Say, I'm going to try something different. You know, instead of getting the same results from what you've been doing, try something different. Have a conversation with him. You may not have talked to him before, or you may have stopped talking to him, but talk to him again, and he'll hear you, and he'll answer you, and he'll show you just who he is and make things better for you.
That's good, man. And I take so much from that. Man, right now, could you really, to that one person, man, that's maybe going through, before we hit this last question, just to look out to the person, just encourage somebody, man, right now. Go ahead.
I just want to tell you, no matter what it is that you're going through, there is an answer. There is a better way. You feel like that you are at the end, there's still light at the end of that tunnel. And I just want to encourage you to not give up, not give up, not give up. Whatever it is that you may be doing right now that's taking you through a downward spiral, I would say stop it. I would say try Jesus Christ, because He is the way, He is the answer. And there are so many things in life that would try to cancel your purpose, try to stop you from going into your destiny. But where you are right now, it's not where you're supposed to be. But if you try and do something different, you can reach your destiny. There's purpose for you. There's life for you, an abundant life, better than what you ever thought that you could ever have, better than what you have right now. You can get to a place where you can even encourage other people, but it's going to start with you making a difference in your own self.
Man, Mitch is on fire right there, man. To keep going, it was awesome, man. Man, it was awesome. So what's next, man? What's next for you, man?
Well, honestly, I'm just trying to get the word out. I want to tell as many people as I can about faith. It's not about me making a name for myself, but I want to make a name for God. Because so many people, they have a negative image about God. They don't believe that he can really do what the word says that he can. And I'm living proof that he does. So I just want to get the word out to whoever that I can, that he is who he says that he is. He is the great I am. He is the best that could ever happen to you. So that's what's next for me, is to continue to push, and whatever he opens up in the middle of all of that, I thank him.
Man, this is awesome, man. Ladies and gentlemen, About Face, again, the book by Dimitri Rayner. All right, man. Go ahead. And where can they get the book? Can you give them some information about getting the purchase?
You can get the book on www.dimitrirainer.com. That's where I will actually send you a personal signed copy. You can also go to www.lulu.com to have it sent to you from them. You can go to www.barnesandnoble.com. You can go to amazon.com to order the book.
That's great, man. Anything else, man? You just want to get that to the people, man, before we kind of end the interview?
You can find me on Facebook at Pastor Dimitri Rayner. You can also find me at Dimitri Rayner. And I just want to say, try something different. Try it and watch and see what happens for you.
Man, that is awesome, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is your boy, Motivational Mike Rice, on the Discover Greatness channel podcast. Once again, with Dimitri Rayner. Go get his book, About Face, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, man, hey, shout out to Jamal again.
Yeah, Jamal, my man.
Hey, it was funny because he was like, we was exchanging information. He was like, y'all didn't send it to me. I was like, this is straight, man. But awesome brother, man. And like I told you before, man, one day we can just all get down and sit down and just kind of just dialogue about just life and how we all met. And I just once again thank you, man. So guys, once again, thanks again. About Face, go get the book. You can find this podcast on YouTube. Hit me up on my website, discovergreatnessglobal.com. Also, if you know any teens out there that are doing great things for the community, go to my website and nominate them for the Discover Greatness Teen Awards going down March 24th, 2019. Shout out to another main man, my family, CJ Jones Business, on just helping me out with this documentary, man. Thank you for this interview. And that's pretty much it. Also, last but not least, shout out to my cousin Whitney McGee and her clothing line. You see I have this shirt on, Proverbs Clothing Company. So make sure you go support her. And we're just excited, man. So once again, Dimitri, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Hey, remember, today you win because today you live.